As we do have the Leona pulled out here from Kellen. So we'll see how this works out for him. The Corki and Leona lane
to play into in mid to late game team fights, where I think Kha'Zix normally obviously is an assassin that skills super well, as we do have a play here.
Zeka does have flash, but he's just being CC'd to death. I don't think he's even going to use it. And down he goes. Kellen will get first blood, unfortunately, for DK, but it's still a win to take him down. A flash coming down here. Peanut has to get away. Kingen thinking about getting on in there. He's going to flash forward with the gold card. And now the follow-up comes in from Kellen. And that will barely be enough, although this is Skarner in the top lane. So, yeah, goodbye, Lucid. Skarner just doing Skarner things. DK
first gets the play towards Zeka, as we do have King and maybe in some trouble here. Pretty low on mana is Doran, but...
Oh boy, here we go again. Flash knocked into the wall, and Peanut's right there, able to close the distance in game number 1. And now Peanut is going to be able to roll that into some Void Grubs.
Also, no
CC the enemies.
Fair
honestly.
enough.
Like,
does he die here? I don't know if he does.
I don't think so. But let's see. He's going to get stunned up mid-dash, and now he doesn't have his flash, and he will in fact go down, so...
First Drake being taken at 11 minutes. Pretty slow is, I think, decently costly. Very happy to drop waves to ensure that they either get... In that game, was a lot of kills and rotations. This time around, it's the Grubs as well as the Summoners. I do think Grubs have higher value now that you have a TF on your team. Even Showmaker, you know, in the side lane can actually get through turrets pretty quickly. But it does mean that aiming is going to have to sack the wave here. And you can see that vision towards the bottom side of the map fully in control of Hanwha Life, and even with Drake as well, who's going to give over the Herald to Hanwha.
Well, they know that the Soul will be Chemtech with Ox on the desk.
Of course.
We'll see if they do prio that. As aiming, nice little dodge there. He still has his cleanse, but in a bit of trouble. He's going to cleanse the stun from dashing over the rocks. And that does save him in this case, so that's very important that he dodged the arrow, otherwise he wouldn't have the cleanse for the rocks and he would have died.
As we do see Hanwha Life turning that play, even though they don't get the kill on aiming, into an immediate win. Get the first turret blood here. Showmaker will be able to answer, but that is control back, but not going to do it, not going to risk it, and use the gold that they got from the turret instead.
And it's now pushing on the top side. We do have Doran on the bottom side of the map, but could see some action here. Peanut, obviously a lot of vision control. This is kind of what the Kha'Zix is used for with that first item, just clearing out all the wards. He's also got the scanner. He's also very fast with the brushes. As aiming has found Delight, and he has found a TP coming in here, and he has found his own death. So
I don't think they're actually looking. Because Zeka instead just using his free grubs to push here towards the top side of the map. But with that, Summoners are being traded, right? Doran has to flash, Zeka has to flash a little bit. But he's been on a lot of adventures.
Okay, they're going to spot him here. Delight's in a lot of trouble. He does have his Unbreakable Will, and he is going to try to delay this now. Kellen also supremely tanky himself, and now TP coming in, and the big sweep is going to get Zeka, but now the Impale too! And that might just turn it around here for Hanwha Life Esports. They get that kill on Lucid as well, and we see Showmaker isolated. Viper pretty low, eats a gold card. Kingen getting in there, and the damage out of Showmaker and Kingen is not going to be enough with Peanut coming in. This should be a wipe in favor of Hanwha Life Esports. Doran still above half health and still...
FYI, hasn't died yet.
Doran's getting in there. He is going to be stunned up by Kellen, which is very nice, but Showmaker gonna eat an arrow, and now he is so dead. There's no hope. Although, no, he's gonna go down. 5 members here. The entire team just taking a decent amount of poke damage.
Just a bit.
From Showmaker and aiming. Lucid now just going to face check into this Kha'Zix, and he's in a bit of trouble. Nice knockup comes in. The arrow will be dodged, but Lucid's still in a lot of trouble. Kellen desperately trying to peel for him, and somehow he's still alive, but finally goes down as Zeka is traded back, but it's a 2-for-1 still in favor available for Delight. A lot of tools to try to turn this one, which they will try to do. Let's see if they can get through the Skarner health bar as Flash E into the wall, but this Baron is 100% HLE's. Showmaker knocked up. And Hanwha Life Esports thinking about going in there once again. A lot of damage done by Showmaker, but they already got...
Is absolutely ludicrous. And in this game, he's showing why. With an incredible amount of damage being done consistently to the DK members.
Yeah, just an insane amount of control. And then when you find your moment to hop in and do a lot of burst damage, you're just so good from the jungle. Feels like what the jungle role should be.
Flank here set up for DK.
Yeah. Ash Arrow is down. I mean, is the team going to be able to follow up on this, though, is the question. Zeka gets a wall down, and they're just all in the top lane group, so that flank doesn't do anything, as the Baron push is going to take down this inhibitor. Now trying to engage right from the front. Just going to throw in a solar flare.
Too bad about that one, Doran.
Okay, they're trying to kill the Skarner.
Still trying.
They almost got through the shield, guys. They almost got the shield. Okay, the damage goes in on a King, and the Impale is huge, as Skarner is always able to turn it around so quickly. Still getting to work here on the Lucid. They send it for one final attempt to try to catch Doran off guard. They get the kill on the Viper, but that's going to be it. HLE Esports have run away with this game, as these two tanky boys just sprinting at the Corki, who cannot do much at all. A TP in the top lane, as they're looking to try to end it through that push.
Lucid, 3 levels down. I don't think he's going to do a whole lot. Tries to get an interrupt on Zeka. Doesn't end up mattering. Zeka will just jump off. But it looks like we are going to a game number 3, Valdez. Hey, it's Skarner.
It's fine. I just thought maybe he would knock a stun up or something like that. As Aiming is in a lot of trouble. He'll be burst down by Peanut, who had a fantastic game, as this Nexus will go down. HLE Esports force a game number 3 just like that, as this one